$138,000 cash collected in 30 days from one YouTube video. In fact, Dustin did 1.5 million collected from this very offer in under 365 days, all coming from this YouTube video, which is the YouTube Flywheel VSL. And I'll explain exactly what it is. And here's the best fucking part. This was all done without any setters, any closers, no landing page, just a YouTube video and a Typeform. How crazy is that? I know a lot of coaches, consultants, course creators literally collect hundreds and thousands of dollars, but their profit margins are fucking 15%. Because guess fucking what? They're paying for setters, they're paying for closers, they're running a VSL funnel, which their average cost per book call is $200, or they're running ads. And by virtue of you applying the strategy, you'll be eliminating the need to any additional setter, any additional closer, and you'll be able to go from 10K to 100K a month without decreasing your profit margins. And I'll show you exactly how to do this. But quick breakdown, when Dustin recorded this video, it's 6 hours and 34 minutes, and he got in total around 25,000 channel views. Out of those channel views, 364 filled the application, 81 people qualified, 34 people booked a call, 28 meetings, 19 mentees, and basically 80% close rate on $138,000 cash collected. That's not revenue. And under 1 year, this offer again has done around 1.5 million just off of this one single video, which is basically the Flywheel VSL YouTube video. So again, if you're a coach, consultant, course creator selling a high ticket mentorship, this video is for you. I know a lot of you guys are struggling to scale past that 10K, 5K, 15K per month mark because you do not know how to monetize and leverage your assets correctly. All right. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Adam, and I scale course creators, consultants, and coaches from 5K, 10K to 100K a month without any setters, ads, closers, because we help build backend monetization systems that do all the closing for you while you sleep. And you don't need the 100,000 followers. You just need the right strategy and a fucking great offer. So again, why does this strategy work? Basically, the more the time a viewer spends time watching you, the more trust is built. And this is why the YouTube Flywheel VSL works so well, because on average, I think they did a study, I don't know if I can see it somewhere, but it was like, if you want to get someone to actually buy your thing, they have to consume at least 2 hours worth of content and like on multiple platforms for them to actually make a decision. What we're doing here is we're bridging the gap between, I don't fucking know you, to, hey, take all my fucking money, and you're doing this by making them watching you provide value. All right. So duration is a very big part of this whole context, because if you continue to watch all of my videos, right, and you have consumed 3 hours, 4 hours, heck, 10 hours, I'm going to be on your mind almost 24/7 for the next week. And it will be very hard for you to not close if you hopped on a call with me to buy my mentorship program or service. And this is what this YouTube Flywheel VSL accomplishes. We're trying to basically build an asset and a well-oiled sales machine that does all the closing in the background, does all the trust building in the background. It's like a 24/7 closer, but it works on a horizontal and a vertical level and does everything for you while you sleep. All you have to do is hop on a call and close those people, right? Because again, what this YouTube Flywheel VSL will help you achieve is it will help you get more PIFs, right? Painful, cash collected, right? And your dashboard will kind of look like this. And this strategy literally eliminates the needs of any setter, any landing page, any closer, any ad, any funnel, any fucking other strategy that you think that will help you go and cross your plateau from 5K, 10K to get you to the 50K, 100K per month mark, right? This eliminates every single fucking everything, because again, this is way more powerful and way more simplified than you think. On the opposite side, what does this do? This increases your close rates by 60 to 80%, meaning out of all the calls you will start taking, you will have between a 60 to an 80% close rates and a 70 to 80% chance of closing in PIFs. How many fucking time you hopped on a call with a lead? Almost all of them are on payment plans. We're not talking financing, like pure payment plans, right? And that's just not the most annoying part about it. The most annoying part is that when the second month and the third months arrive, they do not pay in full, right? So what will happen? This will increase your cash collected by at least 60 to 80%, right? Again, this YouTube flywheel VSL strategy has a profound effect on your sales process, right? Believe it or not. This is fucking crazy. This also decreases the 2 call closes. How many times you hopped on a call with a lead, it's like, hey, I need to think about it, right? Or I don't have the money. Or, I need to talk to my partner. Maybe we need another call. Like this, all that fucking bullshit, right? Why? Because the biggest reason why you get those is because of one single thing, which is basically trust, right? And this YouTube flywheel VSL fucking does all the heavy lifting for you. So you only hop on a call that will have a 80 to 90%, fuck 100% chances of closing, right? This does all the heavy lifting for you. The duration of that video literally pre-handles all the objections when you're about to sell your offer. So on the time they actually hop on a call with you and they've actually watched 2 hours worth of that content, they're already closed. This is the profound value of this YouTube flywheel VSL. And not only that, it will also decrease unquality leads. This means you have no fucking chance to hop on leads that are unquality, right? That being said, how do we fucking apply this strategy, right? It's actually very simple. You see 6 hours, 10 hours, this coach has a 7-hour course, and I think he just released a 10-hour one as well, because, and everyone is actually on the train of doing that. And the reason why this is working so well, because this eliminates the fucking problem of having sellers, salespeople, fucking commissions, relying on closers to sell your deal, unquality leads, think about it objections, all the fucking problems with getting leads to close. It shortens your sales cycle, right? And it's so powerful. And the moment of realization is that when you're going to record this video, it's a VSL in disguise, all right? If you guys familiar with what a VSL is, it's a video sales letter. It's a VSL in disguise. And it aims to provide value, but has a CTA after every topic that is finished. What does that mean? I don't know if you guys heard this a lot on the internet, which is completely fucking bullshit. Which is basically provide everything for free, right? Provide everything for free. And basically, you will increase your sales. That's fucking shit, right? The reason why is because if you provide everything for free, well, guess fucking what? They don't need you anymore, right? A true master at the art of the craft of selling, right, and persuasive copy is basically providing value of a certain topic and then reaching to a very critical point where you're going to continue to provide that value to cover the full topic, but then you don't. You actually say, hey, if you want the full information about this, right, the extra 10-30% that actually makes a difference, then go ahead and click the link in the description. How fucking powerful is that? You have to shift your mindset of like, free. I want to provide all the value for free. This is fucking bullshit. And I don't know where this is coming from. But the moment you shift your strategy of like, hey, every piece of content I get out there, every piece of video, every piece of copy, every reel I post, it's a VSL in disguise. How can I get someone to watch this video to take the next step? And this is how. You have a topic you want to cover. You provide value, which is actually really good value, but then you continue to provide the full topic, but you don't. And you actually say, hey, if you do want the sauce, right? If you do want the sauce to this whole thing, all you have to do is to click the link in the description. And this is how you can actually monetize the shit out of your brand and make so much fucking money, right? If you watch all of those videos, they are basically VSLs. You're going to hear at least 7 to 10 CTAs along this video. Why? It's because they want to basically sell the offer, right? And you're not going to sell the offer by providing free value. I mean, fucking, like, this is logic, right? Like, if you provide everything for free, right? Trust is built. But they're not going to buy your shit. They're going to fucking try it, right? And maybe next 2-3 months of like, maybe they come back and then they pay you. This also works, but the goal is to get them to buy your service now. And Russell Brunson does this very well. Russell Brunson, if you don't know Russell Brunson, he's the founder of ClickFunnels. Basically, he created funnels. And the way he was able to acquire his first customers, or 100 customers, or acquire people to join his private mentorship program is by using the webinar funnel. And by the webinar funnel, he literally goes on a 90-minute pitch, which basically is outlined as like, hey, I'm going to host a webinar, I'm going to reveal everything for free. And then he reaches at the end of the video of like, hey, if you do want the full thing, you will have to pay me money, right? So I want you guys to really understand the power of monetization. Is every piece of content you put out there, it's the skill of turning that piece of content to fucking cash. Which is, again, what we do. We take consultants, coaches, and creators, and we build in backend monetization systems so they can go from 5K, 10K to 100K a month in less than 30 days. Even if you have fucking 6,000 followers, or all you have to have is a great offer and the willingness and a fucking great mindset, right? So if you really understand this concept, you will basically get rich. Now, what is the structure of this flywheel YouTube VSL? Basically, the more content you can actually put out there to the world, the more you'll be able to increase the trust. Now, we're going to do this in a very structured way. How do we do this, right? I'm going to show you that this is literally a YouTube description of a 6-hour course posted by this guy. This is the description, right? So let's go into it. Intro, 6-figure mindset, productivity hacks, irresistible offer, team calls, team culture, CRM. What is this? This is basically how you fulfill to your clients. The exact one-on-one structures. Every single thing, right? Like literally, how do you do this YouTube flywheel VSL? It's literally your course. It's literally how you fulfill clients, right? Every single component to fulfill your clients. Let's say you literally teach people how to resell sneakers and make money as a 16-year-old kid, right? Let's say someone joins your mentorship program. What is basically the value proposition of them getting results in your program? Well, the first thing is like to teaching them about the business model. The second thing is to start teaching them about the industry. The third thing is to start to tell them the best practices. The fourth thing is like Q&As. The fifth thing is like how to choose the best talk. All of the things that goes into your fulfillment engine. You want to list them here. How do you get results for your clients? Right? How do you get results for your clients? Right? Let's actually take another example, right? This is a fitness coach. If I had a fitness coach who is a really dear friend of mine and he wants to use this YouTube flywheel VSL, I literally told him like, hey, what does your program include? How do you get results? And he literally started to tell me this. Well, first of all, I would literally go over them with basically and how to refine their mindset around losing fat. And the second thing is I will start adjusting their lifestyle and productivity to basically help them achieve their goal. The third thing is like basically what is their goal and how to achieve that and what's the timeline. The fourth thing is like how to cook the right food, how to go grocery shopping, their nutrition. The fifth thing is like the sixth thing is like how to actually train and how to go to the gym and what's reps and what sets to include. Every single fucking component that makes his clients get results, right? And you want to reverse engineer all of that and you want to put it on you like every single fucking thing. And what you can actually do, like the more content you can actually put, the better. Which is basically, let's say you're having a one-on-one call that was recorded. Fucking put it in here. You have a case study. Put it in here. You have basically, you're hosting a one-on-one mastermind or like a group mastermind or group fucking coaching call or a YouTube video that you found interesting. Fucking put it in here. Because what we're trying to do here is we're achieving duration plus value. That's what we're trying to do. And if they see structured content, right? I can swear on anyone who's actually purchased a program based on the strategy that they don't even go past that 2-hour mark. They don't watch all that thing. They literally reach that point and they click the link in the description and book a call. And why? Why does this work? It's because once they see the structure, once they see like, hey, you actually went there to provide your whole shit for free, I don't need to watch it. I'm just going to buy a program because I know I can trust you. If you're willing to provide all that shit for free, imagine becoming a paying client. How much value, like what more value would I actually get? Because if this is amazing, imagine this private program. And again, The secret sauce about the strategy is that you do want to go in a mindset of not revealing your full sauce and having CTAs by the end of each topic. It's a VSL in disguise. All right? It's a VSL. And this is what we preach to our clients. We literally build them the whole YouTube VSL structure. And we literally do it all for them, the exact scripts and how to pull each module and how to craft it in a perfect way so we can increase the close rates. So again, if you are interested in creating an asset like this that will literally get you to 100K in the next 30 days, go ahead and click the link in the description. We'll help you build all of this shit. Now that you actually got the full structure of actually creating a video, you want to go ahead and record it, of course, right? Record some stuff out, get your editor, push them out as much as content. Like, hey, this is a group mastermind call. This is a YouTube video. This is a recorded content. And what you want to do is actually create this course content thing and publish it on YouTube. And now, this is literally your conversion mechanism. And the goal is not just to let it sit there on YouTube, do nothing. You want to monetize it. And how do you monetize it? You want to drive traffic to it. Now, how the fuck do you drive traffic to a 6-hour video? Well, actually, it's very simple. Every piece of content you want to put out there, you want to redirect people to watch the 6-hour course. And we use this using a strategy called the top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel content. And you might be surprised, like, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Let me actually give you an example. Dustin actually drives a lot of top of funnel traffic, like this video, to the 6-hour course. Point of view, a weekend in Miami of 178K per month course seller. This video achieves nothing but fucking bullshit. No value, none of value achieved, right? But what happens is we're optimizing for quantity over quality. Let me give you an example, right? And explain this very, very well, right? Imagine this is a pool of all the people you can sell. And this is a pool of all the people who will close on your offer. This is called the dream follower, and this is called the ICP. And what is top of funnel content? Top of funnel content is basically talking to your dream follower and then getting them to convert as your ICP. Because if you actually make all of your content around your ICP, then guess fucking what? You cannot scale. Because how you reach your ICP is how you reach your dream follower. You want to optimize for the bigger pool, and automatically out of this whole pool, some of them will join your offer. And this is called your ICP. So if you optimize your content around the awareness level that speaks to your dream follower, you'll be able to automatically convert it and monetize it to cash. How? By posting videos like this that appeal to your dream follower. Look at this video. A weekend in Miami, 178K per month, course selling. Those are all keywords that attract the dream follower of Dustin. Now, Dustin is targeting growth operators, and growth operators are attracted to lifestyle, are attracted to Miami, are attracted to fucking big numbers, are attracted to chicks, Lamborghinis, all the fucking shit. If you go ahead and make YouTube videos about this, right, you'll optimize for views, not quality, but quantity. But guess fucking what? Out of those views, 10 to 30% of people will convert. How the fuck? Because in the description of this video, they're going to be like, hey, if you want to achieve the same lifestyle as me, then go ahead and click the link description, because this is how exactly you'll be able to do it. And guess fucking what? All of this low quality traffic bullshit goes to watch this 6-hour course. And out of the people who's going to watch 6-hour course, they're going to turn to fucking money. This is a very smart strategy. Let's actually take another look at a YouTube video, right? What it looks like to actually enjoy running a 7-figure business, right? This video does not have Any value. In fact, it literally shows the coach going to play karting, right? Then going to swimming pool, then going to basically go to play basketball. Aspiring lifestyle, speaking to the dream follower. As soon as someone sees that video, they're gonna be like, oh, nice, okay, let me go to his YouTube channel and sees a pinned 6-hour course. They start watching that shit because, okay, like, he has this lifestyle and he says in his video, like, hey, if you want your lifestyle, you can actually click the description to watch the video. This is basically how you monetize your followers. Here's another one. Point of view, you get rich at 18 after selling courses online. This video has nothing to do with actually how to sell courses, any tactical value. It literally shows this guy going out with his friends on a fucking vacation trip. But if I told you that this video is literally the backend factor, like this video literally is turning into cash ROI. Like let's say he spent $7,000 on his trip. He's gonna make back $50,000 by filming this video. Why? Because he was actually able to monetize the video and turn bullshit viewers to cash payers. How the fuck does that work? Because you optimize for the top of funnel traffic that speak to your dream follower and not ICP, right? How can you also do this other than YouTube? Instagram story sequences, right? You can actually post an Instagram story sequence where you're literally telling your followers, hey, I have a free gift for you. Right? It's like a 6-hour, 3-hour training on how to actually get XYZ. I know all of you guys who are following me are basically people who want to make money online. This is how actually you can actually make money using XYZ strategy. You can pin it on your highlights. So whenever someone goes in your profile using your top of funnel content on Instagram, and I can actually go ahead and record a whole other video about top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom funnel content strategy on YouTube, Instagram. So you can actually turn followers and views to cash. Once people arrive to your profile, you're gonna click the highlights, which is basically the first highlight. You're gonna see that, and they're gonna actually go to your ecosystem and watch this video. Right? This is the middle of funnel. This is what we're driving traffic to. This does the nurturing to all of our leads. This is how you turn viewers to cash. That's it. You have to wrap your head around like, hey, if I want to sound more, this has nothing to do with actually getting more complex funnel, running ads, getting a setter, getting a closer, right? This has nothing to do with any of that, right? Those can work, but we're talking leverage. And when you optimize for leverage, you'll be able to basically outsmart every single course creator, consultant, coach, and the whole space, because you know how to monetize your content and get it to work for you instead of you work for it, right? And then we have the bottom of funnel content. And all of its job is to achieve credibility. And this is just a topic for another video, but essentially what this strategy is that this is directly speaking to your ICP, has case studies videos and targeted videos to build trust and position you as the authority in your niche, to get people that are over the edge to watch your videos and book a call with you. With all of that being said, what is the sales process? How does the sales process work? And it's very simple. You just link a type form below the video, which is apply to work with me one-on-one, right? It's all about the type form. Right? Now, I'm not going to go ahead and show you exactly the technical aspect of this. I'll probably record another video showing exactly how to set up Typeform to disqualify leads and only get qualified people to close painful cash on your calendar with a high percent show up rate, with a high probability to close painful, with a high lead quality, every single fucking automation, every single fucking logic sequence, every single fucking question you should ask, right? I'll record this video. I'll go with it briefly here. But essentially, the job of the Typeform is to disqualify broke people, pre-frame your price, and only send ready buyers to your calendar, right? That's the fucking job. If you can achieve this with your Typeform, only people with cash that trust you and are ready to pay will hop on your fucking calendar. And that's fucking it. This Typeform logic sequence basically is made to disqualify every single person to not fucking land on the calendar. And this is why You don't need any setter, any closer, any landing page. You just need a typeform logic sequence, right? And if you guys are curious on how you can actually set this up, we set this up for all of our clients at the backend so they can basically get rid of their closers, get rid of their setters, get rid of any landing page, VSL, fucking ads, fucking element that basically only gets high quality leads to book on their calendar without having all of that bullshit fluff. All right? This is fucking important. And this is exactly how Dustin was able to collect more than $1 million from one YouTube VSL without any setter, without any closer, right? Without any landing page, without any ads. How was this fucking possible? It was all because of this typeform logic sequence, right? Now, what is the basic questions you should ask? Those are the non-negotiables, right? We got the name, email, phone number, and we've got the situational question. Now, why do we ask this question? Which best describes you right now? The reason why we ask this question is because we mentally pre-frame them. And this is a serious application. And by virtue of them actually seeing this question, in their mind, they're going to be like, oh, they're asking me this question. That means they care. That means this is serious. And what this question actually reveals, if someone gets through the typeform, right, and books on your calendar, you get to actually see the answers of the questions you asked. And you get more data and more information for you to close him on the call. And if you see that he have asked the answers, that means it's not lead quality. That means you can actually cancel the application, right? This is another situation question you should ask. What are you trying to build or scale right now? This is very important because once you ask this question, you get more clarity on the goal he wants to accomplish. And if you get more clarity on the goal he wants to accomplish, not only he will become aware of that, but you will also know your North Star on the sales call. Why is now the right time for you to solve this? This basically is an NEPQ question, right? It builds scarcity and urgency. Because by virtue of answering to this question, he's going to admit that now is the right time to actually make the move. I cannot wait any longer. If accepted, are you prepared to follow guidance and take action? This is a commitment-based question. And it's going to be a yes, no, maybe. If someone scores a maybe, that means they're fucking with the typeform, they're on quality. Typeform gets rid of them completely. This is a high-tech investment, multiple four figures, which best describes your situation. If you ask this question, you will basically pre-frame, put all of the leads before they even hop on a call to know your price. And if they know the price before the call and hop on a call, the high chances of them closing is going to be fucking high because now they know everything. They know the price. They know the elephant in the room. They built trust with you. They've actually admitted that they want to actually act now with scarcity, right? They're urgent to solve the problem. And if they actually say no, then again, they're disqualified. If they say maybe, then they're disqualified, right? If they say yes or yes, but I can finance it, they move to the next question. Are you 18 plus and do you have access to a credit card? This is an optional question, but what this does, basically, it gets you more data on the type of lead that you let in on your calendar. So if someone says yes to that, right, or yes, but I want to finance it, or I want to do it on a payment plan, and then you ask them this question and they say no, then you know that basically you cannot really finance it. You can only offer payment plans because they're maybe in somewhere in Lebanon where they don't have any credit card. So you get more data and you get to set your expectation, or you even get to cancel the call if you do not want to deal with people who do not have a credit card. Because every financing app with fan bases, Afterpay, Split It, Sezzle, Payva only accepts credit cards to finance, right? And the key to get PIFs, the key to actually get more cash per close is basically setting up as much as financing partners as possible. And if you partner with WAP, you will get access to all of these, meaning you will have a higher likelihood of your lead actually going with your program and paying in full. WAP pays you in full. All of those financing apps pays you in full, while the customer actually finances to those financing apps. They handle the risk, they pay all the cash to you, they take a certain percentage, right? And just to show you something, they did a study, right? And I actually asked Dustin about it. It's like 70 to 80% of people who purchased mentorship programs paid them through financing, right? 70 to 80%, right? Paid through financing. If you do not have this set up, you're literally setting up yourself to fail, right? So go ahead and partner with WAP to make your coaching offer basically more accessible financially to people. Now, there's a lot of things that goes into this ecosystem, especially on the top of funnel, bottom funnel, and middle funnel strategy, the technical setup behind this, the structure of the YouTube VSL, basically how to structure your offer to make it fucking attractive so people can purchase your offer with no hesitation. How to amplify this strategy, how to use 3 YouTube VSL funnels. If you're a creator, course, coach, or consultant stuck between 5, 10K, 20K per month mark, and you cannot scale to 100K per month mark, we help build monetization infrastructure systems that basically helps monetize your views and turn them to high ticket buyers by selling your mentorship program. We build everything. We build your offer, we build your funnels, we build your structure, we build the whole technical aspect, and we give you guidance on exactly what to post and how to post it. We give you the exact story sequences you should use on your Instagram to collect $50,000 in a week, do a product launch hype, every single fucking thing. Without setters, without closers, without running any ads. If you want to scale your coaching, consultant, or course business from 5K, 10K to 100K per month without setters, closers, ads, or any funnel, then go ahead and click the description, book a call with me, and I'll see you in the next one.